Hey, what's up? It's Akon. Sorry, I'll open your face. Today I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my off season and how it differs from contest prep. Check out my new hoodie. See that? My sponsors knew it was going to be cold in Florida, so they wanted to keep me warm. It's like 60 degrees today. We're freezing our butts off. But anyway, new hoodie. Check it out. So right now I'm in a mid-season kind of diet down mode where I'm starting to slowly cut a little bit of weight, cut a little bit of fat off, so that when it comes time for me to um, prepare for my upcoming show, I'm not doing 80,000 hours of cardio a week. And I'm also preparing for a photo shoot, so I'm slimming down a little bit for that. But usually during the off season, I still stay on a very clean diet, but most of my meals, which is usually 6 a day, consist of clean carbs, clean fats, and lean proteins. My clean carbs come from sweet potato, brown rice, oatmeal, quinoa. Um, Most of my proteins come from tilapia, chicken breast, and lean beef. Um, and then I eat tons of veggies, and my fats from avocado, almonds, some fish oils, olive oil, stuff like that. I On the off season, I usually get about one cheat meal per week, and that's usually toward the end of the day, so like dinner time. Um, I only usually cheat though if I feel like I've worked hard enough to deserve it, but usually I do that. So anyway, right now I'm in like a mid-season prep for a photo shoot. So what happens then is I start to diet down a little bit. So I've cut some of my carb meals so that some of my meals are just veggies and proteins, some are just fats and proteins, and then just two of my meals are carbs and proteins. So as you can see, I'm cutting different parts of my macros out to lower the calorie count, but also to change up where the calories come from. Um, the workouts change, but not really. The way they change is typically during the off season, I do lots of heavy lifting, but I also do a lot of volume training. So I do heavy sets, lower reps, and then lighter sets, higher reps. The only difference between off season and contest prep workouts is that my workouts move a little faster and I do more supersets, but the actual workouts and exercises themselves don't ever change. A lot of people think that, oh, I'm coming down to contest time, so I got to change the whole way I work out because I want, to tighten up and slim down. But a lot of people make that big mistake, and then what they realize or don't realize is, if you change something up at the end like that, then you don't really know what worked and what didn't. So it's good to stay consistent and stay with what you've been doing if it's been working. So I always lift heavy and I always do different rep ranges. Like I said, typically I start out with a high rep and then work my way down to lower reps, increasing the weight each time. Off season, I might take longer breaks and do heavier stuff. And then contest prep season, the only thing that I really change, like I said, is I superset things and move at a little bit of a faster pace. Let me see. Oh, during the off season, I try to stay away from anything that would speed up my metabolism because I want to keep as much food in me as possible. So I don't drink a lot of caffeine. I barely drink any coffee. I don't take any thermogenics or anything like that. However, when I'm in contest prep mode, then that's the time when, we kick it up with caffeine. I can drink coffee, and of course I use my Pitbull fat burner, the Primal Cuts fat burner. With that, I always use my pre-workout either way because it doesn't have a lot of stimulants in it that would speed up my metabolism, but it does have a lot of good stuff to give me the boost of energy that I need. What else? Off season, I don't do very much cardio because again, I want to keep that metabolism. Not that I want to keep it slow, but I want to keep as much food in me as possible so that I can continuously, rebuild and strengthen my muscles. However, in the in the contest prep season, I do start to do lots of cardio, and it increases as I get closer to showtime. On my last show, I was on stage at 116. My off season last year was at 135. This year, my off season peak was at 147, so I increased by 12 pounds. I don't think I got that much more body fat. If anything, I think I had more body fat last off season, so the cleaner diet and everything has helped me a lot, but I've increased size a lot, and I'll show you in a minute. I'll give you a little flexy flex at the end. But so my hope is that I still stay in the 116 range on stage, but since I've gained some lean muscle mass, I'm hoping that that 116 looks a lot leaner than it did last year. So hopefully we'll see what happens. I have a photo shoot coming up, one on the 17th and one on the 23rd, so look out for those. And then you will see my 2013 debut in St. Augustine, Florida this year at the Ancient City Classic. And then hopefully I will follow up with the Dexter Jackson Classic in August. And then we'll just see how it goes from there. So I'm looking for a good season. Pitbull has really supported me throughout this entire year, given me a lot of help and a lot of support through this season. So I'm really excited to see how it comes. But let's see. This is the unveiling of the biceps. Not really. Like I said, I'm starting to just slim down a little bit, so you can see, my triceps are starting to come in a little bit. You can kind of see how they're see if you can see that, triceps, biceps are coming in. Got a little bit of ab action going on, not a lot, but it's coming in. Hopefully more within the next few weeks. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again real soon. Have a good workout. Peace out.